Dave Morris's opening statement to the inquiry. If I said it was a refreshing yesterday for Charlotte Kilroy's opening statement because it was so different to everybody else's, Dave Morris's is genuinely refreshing because it's like he's a known person talking about this stuff. He took the opportunity during the first phase. Sir John Mitting asked Tariq Ali for some pointers on understanding Trotskyite motivations and practices. So Dave Morris uses this opportunity to outline the anarchist motivations and practices, which I thought was excellent. He also, when Mitting yesterday asked for book recommendations, Dave Morris decided to give him a reading list of anarchist books, which I thought was great. At the end, actually, Mitting asked which one of the books, because he gave a short list, including The Dispossessed by Ursula Le Guin, which I think that would do Mitting the world of good to read that, actually. He recommended, most recommended Demanding the Impossible, A History of Anarchism by Peter Marshall, which is one of those books that I think I bought it when it came out, but I never actually finished because it's so fucking long. But and in fact, Dave Morris did point this out to Mitting that this was a very weighty tomes, which means I've got no problem with weighty tomes, which great. Tome, not tomb, whatever it is. Anyway, the point is that he gave him some book recommendations. So that was great, actually. It really, one thing Dave Morris has banged on to about us all who are co-participants, that we should all be giving opening statements, if they'll allow us. And we should use that opportunity to do things like this, which I think is a great idea. He also talked about the targeting in the 70s, about how, because of the way in which the inquiry has organised itself, there's a number of officers who are active in the 70s who are not giving evidence until the second tranche. But then their senior managers are being questioned right now, over the next week and a half. So we won't be able to take the evidence from them and put it to their managers, which, it seems all the wrong way around, quite frankly. He also talks about how there was absolutely no respect given to the human rights or privacy of the victims, the people who were targeted by undercover cops. But that now the Undercover Policing Inquiry, through strong requests from the police, is applying the concerns about privacy and human rights to the identities of the undercover officers. And this sudden conversion to caring about these things just really sticks in the throat. It's also, he expressed a concern a lot of us share that the reason why everything is so expensive and taking so much time is because of this huge obsession with privacy for both the evidence and the actual undercover officers, for events that were 40 odd years ago. It's obscene. Whilst he was saying that, clearly Sir John Mitting made some noise because it went back to his screen and you could see him shaking his head fairly vigorously, to that being said. So clearly he doesn't agree. He doesn't think that the privacy has been that time consuming or expensive. I don't know how he's managed to come to that conclusion. But a great opening statement from Dave. He actually used language which, you can understand, about how disgusting it was, about how racist, how unacceptable, how worthless these undercover cops were and are, and the whole thing is an affront to humanity. I really respect Dave for the approach he took. I think it was well worth doing that. Apparently we're having a 30-minute break now. I don't know if that's actually true. I'm going to keep the window open on my YouTubes to follow it. It may be coming back sooner than that. I don't know why the longer delay. When we come back, we'll be hearing from Kirsten Heaven. She should be doing about an hour, introducing the opening statement of the other non-police, non-state co-participants, which, should be good. That'll be the last of the opening statements then. There'll be introduction of some evidence as well afterwards. but we'll have got to the end of the opening statement section. Just a reminder, I will not be doing the coverage tomorrow. I'm at a funeral, so Lindsay Jim will be giving evidence tomorrow. Hopefully others will keep you informed about what is said. I'll be doing a Twitter Spaces this evening at 7 p.m, reflecting on what was said today, previewing tomorrow a little bit maybe. Hopefully someone else will organise a Twitter Spaces for Thursday. I'm going to try and follow things on Friday. I might be a bit of a late start because I've been awake, but certainly I'll be doing the Twitter Spaces on Friday, maybe a bit earlier in the evening because I'm going to a rugby match. I'll join you again after the next set of opening statements. Cheers.